rush is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They begin the drive with Williams. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
The Fields going to take this himself.
A nice little juke. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Play action. It's Fields. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now a first down throw. Fields over the middle. He finds Higgins. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
On second down, Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
On play action, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here are the Chiefs now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within 1 quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Goff on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goff throwing again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Goff. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Bo Melton.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chiefs have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Well, down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty. but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Now Fields going to keep it running left.
And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down at about 9 to go.
To throw is Fields.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught at the 25. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back to throw, Fields.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Touchdown, Jets.
Javonte Williams.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets are once again back in front.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football
as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's going to air one out. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to roll it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
And this is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Fields now to throw. Got his man complete. Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
A give to Williams, running right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Javonte Williams hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands, and on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go, and when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there, but once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And now here comes Kansas City. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. To throw is Goff.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And the ball is knocked out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You find out about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And down he'll go at the 25. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
The Jets at 1-9 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Williams running left. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Fields. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Shifts by him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game is changing.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And a question. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Fields going to keep it once more. Gets past one man.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Finding Williams once more, complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a 1st.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Fields.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
To the air again, Fields.
And it's caught.
And the officials here Going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll run it with Williams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Javonte Williams
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on 2nd down, Goff. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Goff on 3rd down.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And those two are tied up as they play the 2nd quarter. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Davis Mills, sharp in the victory as his guys double up their records at 8-4 on the year. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jets. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast,
fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Play action. It's Goff. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Now Fields.
Got his target, Samuel.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, Fields.
Over the middle, complete. It's Williams.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. On 2nd and 9, Goff. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now Goff. And he'll just get rid of it. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what...
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
62 yards on the ground for him so far.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now it's gone. And that will be incomplete. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Gone. He hits his target. Lockett.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And he wisely will throw that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Goff. And it'll be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
The 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That caught by Tremble. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields. There's Tremble, the tight end.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They run the option on 2nd down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down. And And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Fields going to keep it once more. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense set to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
On 1st down, Goff. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On 1st down, it's Goff.
Returning right back to Lockett.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff over the middle. That's complete to McCaffrey. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
Now Goff on 1st down.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 39, Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Throwing again is Goff.
This pass complete to Melton. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
From the 16, Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. On third down, here's Williams. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. It's in the 4th quarter down in Miami. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Goff on the slant complete to Bellinger. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a 1st down throw, Goff. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff throwing again. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And incomplete on the deep ball. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And now out come the Jets. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking for Lockett, and he's got him working his way free across the middle.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Goff on 1st down.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. This complete to Lockett.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, Goff.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Throwing on third, Goff.
He's able to find Melton.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Second down and goal. Goff.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
One last throw here for Goff. And this is going to be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Jets come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Jets, it's just their second win here in 11 tries this season. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.